Excuse me. Deliveries are in the back.
I'm not a delivery guy.
Well, do you have a reservation?
Do I look like a freaking Indian?
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for tuning into the Canned Chicken Podcast. I am your host, SithLordFelix, with the always amazing Mr. Valentine. How are you, boss?
I'm pretty good, Sith Lord. How
All
are
right.
you,
Am I coming in
sir?
all right, or am I breaking up?
There was a little lagging before. It's storming here out in this part of the neck of the woods there. So maybe there's a little rain
shit.
interference, but so far so good.
For those that don't know, Mr. Valentine is actually located over the ice wall somewhere in Antarctica where it's not really permitted.
Yes.
So when
over
it's
the
storming there,
rainbow,
guys, that's
over
right.
the ice wall.
That's right. So just, you got to understand that when a storm there is more than a storm here. You know what I mean?
Gotta
But I'm
clarify
glad
that.
you're safe. Yeah. And
Thank you.
Watch out for the thing. That were-
I always do.
Yeah, right.
I have to test my
Fucking
blood
me.
with a hot poker every now and then, make sure it's not me.
Yeah, right. Shit. I just saw that movie for the first time, like maybe 2 years ago.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
And I'm a big
So
John Carpenter guy.
I was just gonna say, did you like it?
Very much. Very much. In fact,
How
I
did
was
that
like,
get by you? Because that was a Channel 11 Sunday afternoon, Hollywood around this time, Halloween, movie.
yeah. It's just, I don't know. It didn't call out to me, which is listen, again, for the audience out there, I'll overlook masterpieces regularly. This isn't like a new thing. But yeah, that one I was just like, the thing doesn't really sound interesting. Right? How wrong I was. What fucking great fucking movie that is. Those practical effects, they still look, outstanding. They look great. Cool story, cool mystery, kind of open to interpretation ending maybe. But
Right, yeah, no, definitely.
yeah, and I love the theories. I went on a deep dive afterwards, like who was the thing at the end, like who had the who was real, who wasn't, so
Yeah.
I definitely need to rewatch it because I only seen it once as an adult, but if we're gonna talk movies, and I guess we talked about this, we have to shout out the very great Burt Young, who we just lost. May he rest in peace, and definitely pray for him and his family.
For real.
But for those that don't remember, Burt Young is, I would say, most famously known as Uncle Paulie in the Rocky series. So you, I think, are a little bit more familiar with him because there was a couple of other movies that you saw that I didn't, which people are gonna fucking fire me up if they ever see this episode in the comments. Chinatown, never saw.
Yeah.
And Pope of Greenwich Village, also never saw.
Great movie.
Yeah, and but yeah, talk to me about those actually, because from what I understand, Chinatown is essentially Who Framed Roger Rabbit for adults.
Who told you that?
If it was Red Letter Media or
That's
it's
funny.
one of those YouTube things, but it's essentially the same story if you break it down. It's just the adult version. Obviously, Chinatown came out first, but Who Framed Roger Rabbit made it like almost a cartoon version, right? But isn't it like a detective trying to get into like who's trying to cover up a murder or some shit like that, or trying to figure out who covered up a murder? And wasn't there someone get framed? And then like some industrial tycoons are behind it, or some crazy shit, right?
Yeah. That's a really great way of putting it. That's what made me really laugh at that. Because I guess you could, it's slightly different, but of course, look at the movies. But yeah, Who Framed Roger Rabbit's a great movie, and so is Chinatown, which I hate to say because who's behind it. That was a Roman Polanski movie.
Roland Shemansky, yeah, the very famous from making Rosemary's Schmaby, and
Yeah. So without even getting into all that, the movie Chinatown, when I finally saw it, it was one of those movies that you just heard about constantly, you know, because I worked in a video store for a little while. So it's just all these movies. Oh, you guys see Chinatown? And I was like, yeah, I'll get around to it, you know. And when I
Wow.
eventually did, I'm glad I did because I saw it as an adult, and I needed that like adult brain to really, not that it was like so complicated that like a teenage me wouldn't have got it, but just seeing it as a grown up, you know, you really get what that movie is about, you know. It's like incest and all sorts of stuff, scandal, right? All that stuff, murder. But
oh shit,
all that
people playing
aside, I
patty
thought the
cake on
movie,
their husbands. No, I'm sorry.
yeah,
Cut you off.
with her daddy. Right, yeah, it's so
Oh
crazy.
shit.
Yeah, I don't want to. Yeah, I already said too much. You should sit down and watch it. You know, it's definitely
Yeah,
worth
right?
seeing if you're into movies in general. But Burt Young is in that, and he did a
Who
good
was his
job in it.
character?
He's got a bit role where, because Jack Nicholson in Chinatown, he's a detective. So the movie starts off with Jack
Right.
Nicholson's character stalking this woman who's having an affair, and it turns out that the woman is married to Burt Young, you know, his character. And it's kind
Right.
of like the opening, so you're just establishing pretty much Jack Nicholson as a detective, really, and you know that he follows people around and stuff because he's got the photos proving like your wife's having an affair, blah blah blah. He gives him a drink, he's like blah blah blah. But then his character is important because Jack Nicholson. Oh yeah, here you go. Jack Nicholson's
I
important.
just
I mean, Burt
talk about
Young.
timing.
Yeah, it came up perfectly. So later, again, without any
Wow, that was the first clip.
spoilers,
That rarely happens, folks.
that's pretty funny though.
I kind of don't care about spoilers, to be honest with you.
Oh
But
yeah, well, just to
will
keep
the
it, there's a
spoilers
moment
take
where
away
Jack
the
Nicholson need
enjoyment?
Burt's helps Young, and it's like he's the only guy that Jack Nicholson knows he can trust. And the opening of the movie, like
Ah,
he establishes that, but then you don't realize it till later in the movie, and he's like, "Oh, we know who this guy is," you know.
right. All right, yeah. Well,
So,
shit.
anyway,
Let's see this. Let's see.
bit part in a
Holy
great
shit!
movie where
I paused it a hell of a moment.
Oh yeah,
Hitting
yeah.
it
Thank
raw
God the
dog.
picture's not any more graphic, right?
Yeah.
Even for our channel, you don't want to get a strike, you know. For
Then
this
fuck it, baby. I'm
program,
just gonna pull my zipper down, pull up your shirt. Let's call it a
we're in the
day.
park,
You know?
right?
No, don't take it all off. Just stop. No, right? Holy shit! All right, well, what a
But
patty
yeah,
cake?
patty cake,
Cake.
exactly.
Patty cake.
Oh.
He's taking it well, actually.
All right, Curly, enough's enough. You can't eat the Venetian blinds. I just had them installed on Wednesday.
Wait till they get a load of me. Just wait. He's playing this like an early Joker.
Yeah, I can't unsee it now. But look, like a man, he's
Yeah.
a very manly thing. He's pouring him a drink.
Yeah.
He's like, listen.
Get this, broad.
Just no good. What can I tell you, kid? You're right. When you're right, you're right. You're right.
Bit part, but he does a
Oh.
great job, you know.
Oh man,
So yeah,
never.
definitely. If you have time, you're just chilling with your girl. It's a Saturday or whatever. If you can, throw that on. You know what I mean? I'm curious to see what you think. But
Yeah,
if you're
no,
like into movies and
will.
stuff, and we do this movie, you know, talk show,
You know I am. Yeah, right. Yeah.
it's good to have under your belt. Definitely, even me, I was starting to revisit some of the classics, just so if they come up, we could at least have an opinion on it. You know,
Yeah, no.
that's why you got to watch
100%.
the French Connection
Now
too. Hurry up
here's
and watch that.
I'm gonna save after hate watch because I have a feeling I don't think I'm gonna like that movie, but I'll watch it. This is a deleted scene from Rocky.
Oh, I was just gonna say, why don't I remember
31
this
years.
part? I've never seen this then.
I give him 31 years. 31 years freezing. For what? It stinks. My life stinks. What have I done? Nothing, Rocco. Nothing. Why didn't I die instead of my sister?
Wow.
Oh,
I miss my sister, Rocco. I miss her. I really miss her. Oh, why am I here? And she's not. She never hurt nobody, Rocco. I know. She's all I had, Rocco. Now you're all I have. And you never let me down. And I treat you bad too. Why do I do that, Rocco?
The fake. I see why they would take
Yeah.
this out. He's doing a good job, but maybe the crying is just a little.
it's sad, bro. Yeah, it's a little much. Yeah,
Still my best
Yeah.
friend.
he's doing the Robert De Niro crying from Analyze This.
I'm very crazy.
Yes, yes.
What am I going to do now, Rock?
They did a better version of this scene
What
in the
they-
movie.
Yes, what they put in the
Can I
movie
move
was
back
the
in the
better
house?
take.
Sure, but what about your girlfriend?
Yeah,
I'm going to be lonely. I'd rather be lonely with you. And she snores.
Still, not a terrible job.
Yeah.
And they did a good job knowing like it just wasn't hitting,
Okay, I
you know.
appreciate this,
Sure.
Rock.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's yeah. I can only imagine myself in that situation in a movie set, and they're like, "All right, dude, you're crying because your sister's dead, and you know you have 31 years
Yeah.
of regret, and blah blah blah, whatever the fuck the scene devolves into. You just lost your job at the meat plant that you've been at for 3 decades, and they even given you a watch, right? Or did they give? They gave him a watch, right? Or
Yeah.
what watch?
A
And
lousy
then he
gold
took a
watch.
ham, or he took a piece of beef with him.
Yeah.
Which
Yeah, they gave him a ham and a gold watch and said thanks for 31 years of hard labor.
yeah, right. Now, this scene, I might even open the show with this scene. This is one of my favorite fucking Paulie moments, and it's from Rocky Balboa. Underrated.
Oh, you get my unusual up there.
Excuse me. Deliveries are in the back.
I'm not a delivery guy.
Well, do you have a reservation?
Do I look like a freaking Indian?
That's a classic Paulie line.
Hey, Rock.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Had a little bit of a problem with this guy.
Well, no, he's just a relative.
Oh, okay.
Yo, Paulie. What happened to your eye?
I hit it.
Why?
Needed to.
What happened?
I'm celebrating, Rock.
Why?
I retired.
Retired.
This is actually better. You're
So
getting
when
the
they
same
start
information
giving
across.
retiring people meat instead of
Yeah.
watches, Paulie.
I don't need a watch.
Like number part 3? Lousy watch.
But
I
Yeah.
don't need a goddamn watch.
Rocky 3 reference, maybe?
yo, Paulie.
I got a watch.
Yeah.
I got 2 watches.
Shit, you
Yo,
know, I didn't
boy.
even put that together.
Yeah.
That's actually a
Because of
great
Rocky
fucking
3.
catch, Chuck. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. How'd you miss that?
Holy shit, man. Mind fucking blown. This is me right now, Joe. Like,
Yeah, shit.
that's insane,
Then
dude. Holy
that's a
shit.
dig. I haven't seen that in a while, but yeah, and then that's a dig at Rocky for when he buys him the watch in Rocky 3.
Yeah,
Can I have a
right.
job?
Wow, man, that is
You had to do
hilarious.
this. And he
I don't know
throws it. He
what
throws like this lousy watch. He fucking throws it. Meanwhile, it's like a
I don't know
$3,000
what it
watch.
is. How are we this in sync? We did not plan this.
No. So far, hey, don't jinx it.
I just picked like the best scenes, and this is pretty fluid here. But anyway,
Holy.
I owe you. I owe
holy,
nothing.
No, you don't owe me nothing.
So, what do you want I should do? My sister ain't here?
She's home.
Oh, me and her used to be tight until you come in. I raise her, she don't come down.
She don't know about this.
You and her can go to hell, you know that?
Hey, watch your mouth, boy.
You gonna whack me? I don't sweat you. I don't sweat you, come on.
Come on, bro. I want to screw your head on right.
No, it ain't my head. Your freaking head is the one on wrong.
Yeah? Well, what did I do?
What'd you do? Nothing. For yourself?
Got me
Oh,
watch.
Nice. Look, you fixed your face up, handsome, nice clothes. What'd you do for Paul? Anything? 3 years if you gave me a job? This. You gave me a lousy stinking X-Lax watch. This.
X-Lax.
What? What? There. That's right. No, leave it down. I never kept a good time anyway. You know, you forget when you were posting those guys used to laugh at you because you're so jolly. No one laughed at me. Tell me, who fixed you up with your first woman? Me, Paulie. I was responsible.
She was pregnant.
Was Rocky a virgin before he
was no
banged
prize
Adrian?
You know, I always give you.
I mean, I know she was, which makes him more respectable, of course. But I'm sure Rocky got a
I'm gonna
piece.
say no. You know what, man?
Come on, Rocky was a 30-year-old boxer. You know what I mean? In the
No
neighborhood.
prospects.
You don't think
He was a
didn't-
bum.
Yeah, but I'm saying you don't think he was getting some of those local barfly chicks, being in good shape?
No, I'm gonna argue no.
Wow, you think Rocky was a 30-year-old virgin?
I'm gonna say maybe, but I think that an argument could be made. No, maybe he got himself something. In high school he was more of a roughneck, or whatever. He gave less of a shit. But even though Rocky was super humble and super classy, and they did kind of establish that he didn't like hanging out at bars like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
He just really, and like he did the collecting thing for what's his name for the mob guy,
Right.
And that was like practically like he didn't want to do that. You could tell he was just doing that to make ends meet. But I don't know. Now I go back and forth. He knew how to put it on Adrian too, though. So he's got to have a little something.
You know what? That solves the whole issue right there, because he knew how to read her just right. And you don't get that when it's your first, at 30 years old. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He was smooth. He was smooth.
No,
he was
super smooth. He knew to make sure she couldn't leave. He knew.
He made sure he pinned her in a corner.
Right? It's funny because they try to cancel that movie for that fucking scene.
Oh yeah, no, I remember that, and I was really glad that fizzled out, because when you watch that scene, it's just so heavy romantic. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And sorry,
yeah,
Adrian
I'm sorry they
very
didn't.
much was attracted.
I'm sorry they didn't cut to the scene of fucking Rocky hitting it from the back. You see Adrian's tits flopping around. No, I'm sorry we didn't get that, guys.
yeah, like we definitely do now.
Down. Yeah, well, yeah. We get a 5 fucking minute one take.
Yeah, but you feel it. You feel those two people want each other. It's like it's not even a question.
Yeah.
You
You could tell she was shy, and
That's it.
like she was overly shy. But that, yeah. I mean,
but Rocky was no virgin. You know what I mean? So he knew how to just play the cards right and make that happen. And then wifed her up, right? Wifed her up quick too. So it wasn't like his intentions were just to bang.
No, it was. He's been after her forever. You know, I would think. I don't know. Was Adrian though like a secret slut? That she
No,
probably had like
that was definitely her first.
that was her
She might
first,
have had one boyfriend
maybe
here or
one.
there. Like right
You know,
after high school, didn't really go to college. She was maybe gonna go to college. And there was that
yeah.
one nerd kid in her class that felt her
They
up.
let finger banger. That's it.
Yeah,
That's it. That's it.
But I think for sure Rocky was her first actual full penetration, moment. Good for her.
Jeez. Yeah, good for her. They found each other, and boy, they stuck it out.
Yeah.
Something you don't see here. Which, thank God.
And come on, a young
Thank
Talia
God.
Shire. I know they made her up to look like, I don't know if homely is the
Nerdy.
right term, but nerdy, yeah, down,
Nerdy and shy.
But
Yeah.
no, Talia Shire in real life, especially back then in the 70s and 80s, I thought she was pretty. She's a good-looking
She was a
woman,
bombshell. Yeah,
especially
no, she was hot.
by Rocky
She was
4
hot.
when she goes to Russia and she starts wearing her hair up and she's got nice fucking, sorry ladies, but she's got nice big fucking tits.
To quote the great Kumia.
Yeah, she's wearing that blue dress and I was like, wow, she is a woman under there.
Yeah, man.
All those
shit, let me
sweaters.
see. What do we got here? There you go.
Yeah. See, especially in The Godfather, that lower right, that
The
Godfather
Godfather.
2.
Yeah. The Godfather is actually great. Yeah, I'm trying to get a good thing of images here, and it's not cooperating.
Oh, that one. I like that. See, I like that old school look. I like women when they wore their hair like that. Like she looks like the hot librarian, even in these casual photos.
I think this is from part 2, maybe.
Yeah, I feel like that's the end of 1, or actually I feel like that's the end of 1. She's in the arena. Rocky just technically lost the fight, but he went the distance.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Damn, what
see
up?
right there, right where your mouse was. Right there, click on that. She's showing a little shoulder. Ooh, yeah, it's risque in 1968.
Right. Oh, you dirty slut. Put that shoulder away. There's children watching. No, but yeah, no, she was absolutely she was real. Look at that.
Yeah, come on, that's a pretty face right there. I could see why Rocky wanted it. So I'm saying.
Yeah, man. Oh, that's a good one of her. Oh, of course it gets away from this. That's a good one of her.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's her like nerded up, ready to host the Canned Chicken podcast because Sith Lord couldn't make it. They're ready to go. Yeah, man. But shit, I like where this is going, man, because Rocky. I am one of those. I didn't get to see every Paulie performance, but or every Burt Young performance, but
Yeah.
shit,
Yeah.
I love Paulie. You know what
And
I mean?
then he was good in The Sopranos, where he plays Bobby Bacala's father and does a hit on on some young punk. He's got to kill him in the house. He shoots him in his own home, and then he's got to kill the roommate. The roommate's like, "What the fuck's going on here?"
And he just, that was actually a fucking great scene.
It was.
These are these moments that
Uncle Bob,
you gotta give dude a pass.
Thanks for coming.
Well, fucking stairs.
You gotta give this one-
Oh, that's right. In the show, he's all sick and shit.
But damn,
And Bobby Bacala's mad. He's like, "Why are you sending my father on a hit?
Yeah.
You know he's old. You know he's sick."
Hey, fuck asshole. Get out of here.
All right.
I'm sorry.
Let me talk to my uncle.
yeah.
Over here. Who's this little spick?
Guy I know. He fucks the lady whose house it is.
It's me. It's Sith Lord.
Sorry.
You put that kid in a fucking coma, so. That's what, talking to some Bhutan.
I know I was wrong. I'm sorry.
He wasn't some citizen. The kid has friends.
I'm sorry, Uncle Bobby. Anything, whatever Tony Soprano wants me to do.
Take it easy. I got your pass.
Thank you. Thank you so fucking much.
It's good you called. That's all I'm gonna say.
Tell Tony it will never happen again, I swear. Or if it does, I'll at least yell 4 next time, huh? I'm sorry. I shouldn't make jokes.
Give me a glass of water.
Yeah. Oh, you want ice?
No. Let the water run, though. Make sure it's cold.
Are you all right?
I'm fine.
Stone Cold Killer.
So this guy's still in a coma? What do you think? Should I visit him or is that too fucked up?
Yeah. I think you should go see him.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I should send him something. Some flowers or some shit.
Oh, what the fuck?
You gone. Come on, this is a great scene.
Absolutely.
Boom. Vicious. This poor fucking guy, he was just
Hey,
trying to chill on his day off.
Come on, come on. Any more mommy rock? No, mister. Buckle up, please, please. No more.
God. Yeah, that'll solve all your problems there.
Crazy. That's good acting.
Come on. You got to give it up to
Good
the great
shit.
Burt Young, man. Oh, my God.
Yeah. Let's do one more. Let's do my favorite.
man.
Let's do see if you can get the end of Pope of Greenwich Vintage. Or just type in, see what pops up with Burt Young. He's like, I got the fucking tapes. I got the tapes, he tells him.
Okay.
This movie, yeah, maybe I'm just a little too close to home. I don't know if people really like this movie as much as I do, but I grew up with guys like this. So that movie just rings true to me. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, this is horrible sound. Horrible sound.
But
Not
yeah,
happening.
Burt
Let me
Young.
find a better version of this.
He plays a mafioso guy. He's known for hacking people up. That's pretty cool.
Really? 84? For some reason, I thought it was an older movie.
1984,
Let's
yeah, that sounds
see.
about right. Yeah, we don't got to dissect it too much, but it'd be cool just to see Burt Young
what type of-
and what I thought was a cool role. He would also just pop up he's also one of those actors where you're just watching like random movies and you're like, oh shit, it's Burt Young. You know, there's at least a dozen of those that I can't even think of off the top of my head.
Burt Young, yeah.
Yeah. He's been in a lot of shit.
Right. Let me see. This is, I think, better version.
Same thing. And you know you owe the neighborhood some respect.
FindKinkyWomen.com.
Steal from Eddie
Oh,
Grant.
what the
It
fuck?
makes a total breakdown. No one knows right or wrong. Before you know it, you got Moulignans moving in. What the hell brings you in here?
Tape I took off a dead cap. It'll hang you by your balls.
You walked in here to threaten me.
You're fucking right, I walked in here to threaten you.
Last time somebody talked to me close to that was from the village, too. I parcel posted the scumbag home.
He didn't have a tape that could put you away for 20.
Okay, let me give you some advice. You're behaving like a mama, Luke. You won't.
Oh, that's all we get. Okay. Shit.
Teaser. But that's cool. Yeah, that's good too. Because if you didn't see the movie, that was the ending. So now it's not spoiled for you if you decide you want to check that out. But cool, Burt Young playing a fucking real deal, old school, true blue gangster. And one of his many.
Hold on, I always hear you. I always hear you quote that.
Yeah, I quote that all the time. That movie's no joke. This is actually more like a play, too. The script is more like a play that they made into a movie.
Play on camera. I gotcha.
Yeah, it's like a play on camera, exactly. So once you get like the beat to that, the rhythm of that, this is actually a film, you know? Because movies I always consider like Hollywood makes movies. This is like a film, you know? Like Taxi Driver.
Took my thumb, man.
No.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, I
don't know. I don't like Eric Roberts that much.
Fucking psycho, man. He'll chop you up.
Yeah, I remember you saying that.
Oh, man, it hurts so much.
Yeah.
They give you anything for this?
Yeah.
What'd they give you?
Yeah, they gave me this stuff. They gave me this stuff at the hospital. But I took all of it. I've been taking it all day.
You took
and I
all
ain't
of
done
it?
a fucking thing for
You
me.
took all of this?
I took it all, man.
A couple of gangsters
I
took his stuff.
didn't do nothing,
What
man.
can I do for you?
It was my life, man. I didn't want to give the poor bastard up, but it was my life, Charlie. Your Barney ain't family. I don't know him that much.
They Barney up. What about me, Paulie? Paulie, I'm family. Did they press you for me?
Yeah, they press me. They press me hard.
You're about to lose the next thumb, boss. You fucking around.
Charlie!
They're cousins.
Yeah.
So that's why he comes to him like that.
What the hell
Plus
happened
they
here,
did-
man?
Oh, shit. See, I didn't even know who Eric Roberts
What
was.
the hell happened here, Charlie?
I just knew this movie. I didn't know anything else about the Eric Roberts, and well, I don't know if he was like blackballed for a little while, or if he's just known as an eccentric actor. He's definitely, going all in on this in this scene here.
He's an over actor. Now listen. I don't want to come across too disrespectful because he does look like the type of dude who actually really would come down and fucking fight me. But that being said, I think I can think of like a handful of roles where I liked him in. There was that Best of the Best movie, I think, that he was in.
Best of the Best
Was that
a classic. Yep.
Best of the Best, and that had like a real, like, I don't know if it would hold up on rewatch, but I remember shedding a tear at the end. It was all like emotional. It was not the ending I was expecting.
Yeah.
What else is there? But yeah, and then he had a couple of moments in The Dark Knight that I liked, but overall I did not like him in that either.
Mhm.
I thought he just again overacting.
I know, even in the 90s into the 2000s, he was really doing a lot of those considered like B movies or straight to video movies. A lot of these generic like fight, ninja, war, hero, soldier movies.
Right.
So I mean, I loved him in this, and I loved him in Best of the Best. So that's pretty much like the extent. And then I know he was doing a lot of VHS movies or whatever, which even one or two of those weren't too bad. Chuck Norris type ripoffs. Blind Fury ripoffs.
Cyber Dog Killer. Whatever. Oh,
Cyber Dog Killer. Right. He's got the Rambo bandana and some dog chains.
Yeah. He took my thumb. Yeah, it's the same line. He took my thumb. He took my thumb. Yeah, he's a little bit. He hammed it up a little bit.
Yeah, let's let the scene play out a little more if you can.
All right.
Just for the Eric Roberts, Burt Young tribute.
That's what robbed you. My God, what did you do, Charlie?
His
I
girlfriend
didn't do
just left
anything,
him.
Paulie. I didn't hit her. I didn't do nothing.
You can't do that, man. I mean, you don't abuse them once in a while, they'll shit all over you.
I don't mean that you walk around morning and night whacking them upside their head like someone from the other side, but you gotta terrorize them once in a while just to keep them in line, you know what I mean? I mean, like, you know, sometimes when they embarrass you in front of your friends, you whack them with a backhand. You're not out in the middle of the room like some fucking animal, you know, but nice. In the bedroom, you know. Ba-boom! Oh, what am I? Some kind of asshole? Ba-boom! Another one. Oh. What is it? Some kind of fucking joke? You get your coat on fast and you don't say goodnight to nobody. You understand me? Huh? Huh? That's to keep them humble. When you don't let them say goodnight to nobody, they walk out looking at the fucking floor. Charlie! They took my soul!
Wow, Mickey Rourke too. When Mickey Rourke was still acting. It's a good movie. It's a good movie.
That was pretty bad, bro. That was pretty bad.
Yeah, see,
I
that's
think
why
Terrifier
I
is a
can't
better movie. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
No, I can't tell if the director told them, like, because you know, Broadway acting and movie acting are totally two different monsters, you know. So I
Yeah.
wonder if that was a decision made by the director to like really just pretend, forget the cameras, you're on stage right now.
From Broadway, off Broadway, like in the old days, you know, whatever.
Yeah. But still,
Just-
Burt Young as the main gangster in that, just to keep it on track. Good movie, I think.
Yeah. We're gonna close out the show with this one because we're gonna jump into Hate Watch, and I got the movie for you.
Okay, what are we? Did we discuss already what you wanted to watch?
Of course not, my friend. Actually, it's up between two movies.
Well, let's decide on this show.
You want to decide on the show? You want to pick? You want to pick between the two that I was thinking of?
Yeah, well, we're still recording now. Let's see what you got.
Let's see what. Okay. And then we'll close out with a Burt Young, one more Burt
We'll
Young
get
one.
back
Let's see
to
if
Burt Young.
I got a good inspirational one to close out with. All right. So the first movie.
Yes.
When I saw it, I liked it.
Oh, so you've seen this one?
I've seen this. I saw both of them. Remember, I'm picking movies that I think are good that I'm sure you're gonna hate. Remember, that's
Right.
why
I just know sometimes there's been a few that we were watching together for the first time.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
So, let me see. The first movie was actually surprising because I was not expecting to like this movie. My expectations were very low. Maybe you saw this already. We'll play the trailer here.
Okay, what's it called?
He was a sociopath. He said that I could never leave him. He controlled how I looked and what I wore. Then it was controlling when I left the house. And eventually, what I thought.
Oh, shit. Kill a dog?
Oh, no, this is the Invisible Man remake.
I'm sorry, I can't take you with me. I'm not gonna leave you with that thing on. Are you okay?
Oh, the dog is driving. Yeah. Did you just steal my dog? How great was that? The dog was driving.
You're getting your freedom back, okay?
He said that wherever I went, he would find me. walk right up to me, and I wouldn't be able to see him. Adrian is dead. He's not dead. He has figured out a way to be invisible.
Uh-oh.
Are you okay?
He's sitting in that chair.
What do you think so far?
Okay.
You're gonna hate it.
Probably will. But you never know. I always try to be
Unless
fair.
she loses a thumb. If she loses a thumb, maybe she's got a shot being one in your fucking top 10.
That was cool.
They're giving the movie away at this point. Fucking idiots.
Where are you? Show yourself!
Surprise. Let me help you.
If we could stop
You
it
can't
right
help
there.
me.
It's the fucking movie, right? Doesn't you feel like you just watched the movie?
I
But
would
there's more.
say
There's
that
more.
the Invisible Man. That's what
Yeah.
it's called.
Yeah, the Invisible Man.
Okay. Let's see the last 30 seconds here, whatever it is.
You sure?
Yeah. I
Actually,
just
it's
wanted
like-
to make.
Surprise.
Is the movie? Okay, there it is. I guess I could.
Yeah.
I just wanted to make sure it was because it was
Yeah.
convoluted at first. They were like, "Oh, he's dead. Is someone dead? Is this a ghost story? Is someone the whole stealing the dog thing? Is someone like stalking her?" So okay, cool. It
okay.
definitely had me curious because the
That
whole
one,
dog thing, I thought maybe it'd be like a dog possessed gotcha movie.
like Cujo or Man's Best Friend.
Yes.
All right, so there's that. The other movie is an anthology a la Creep Show. This one I think you might like.
Yeah, you might have mentioned this one to me last time.
I did not. I actually skipped my mind. But
Okay.
they have the whole movie here. All right, I want to see the just the trailer. I was impressed. So do we go with the one that I don't know.
Okay, let's see what this is.
Every year on Halloween, this town goes batshit crazy.
Mike Myers. And
Slightest idea what you're dealing with.
This is the one I was leaning towards.
oh, we gotta watch this one. It's
Yeah?
October. We're what are we, a week
Well,
away?
Invisible Man is
Top
I
of
figured
Halloween?
I figured Invisible because it is a remake. Invisible Man is a remake of The Invisible Man.
Okay, I hear you.
Classic horror movie. But you're liking it, you're feeling this one?
Yeah, just for the whole Halloween spirit, the whole Jocktober.
And plus it's different whatchamacallit, it's a bunch of stories, 10 stories, and I think it's 90 minutes. The movie's 90 minutes. So it's like these 10, 12-minute, you know what I mean?
Interesting.
Super tiny
Okay.
movies. Some are better than others, but I don't know. We'll see. You want to go with that one?
Yeah, let's rock that one.
Okay. Now, before we go, we will close out with this tab here. And again, another rest in peace to the great Burt Young.
Yeah.
We love
Rocky
you,
Four.
and we miss you already.
I know sometimes I act stupid and I say stupid things, but you kept me around, and other people would have said, drop that bum. You give me respect. You know, it's hard for me to say these kind of things because that ain't my way. But if I could just unzip myself and step out and be someone else, I want to be you. You're real hot, Rock.
That's cool.
Talia Shire looking
Now
good.
bust this guy's teeth out.
That's right.